We had some good discussion. I asked her what would she have done differently before she got married, and she said,
"Wow, I wasn't ready." Do it over. Do it over.
I asked her what she would have done before she got married. You ready? And she said,
I would have lived a lot more.
what is this live you speak of? What you have done differently?
I probably would have traveled the world, you know, lived, worked in another country.
What made you, okay, we're not going to use the word regret. What you would have done differently.
I think a lot of times as women, we base our value so much on the act of getting married and becoming a wife, which is a great thing. It really is good. However, yeah, like the idea of marriage and so much of what we think is like, oh, when I get a boo. I was single like a good little while before I dated you.
Yeah.
Oh, please forgive how I look.
Women wanna.
But a lot of our value, my eyes are puffy. They get, it gets associated to like, oh, when I get married, I'm gonna do this. Oh,
so did you have these?
Yeah.
What were some of them?
I told you, when I get married, or I'm gonna do this, or when I get
what
a boo,
what is this? I need
I'm
details.
gonna travel the world. I'm gonna build a life. I'm gonna have extra money. I'm gonna hunch. All of these things.
Hunch is bitch.
Shut up.
That's one. Okay.
Shut up. He's so dumb.
So women be thinking get married is gonna change.
It's like the epitome, and then a lot of our value is like, oh, once I get married, but we miss a lot of our value of being single. We miss the joy of being single. And I wish I would have took my singleness more seriously. I wish I would have lived a bit more. I wish I would have gotten myself together and been more in tune with who I am personally and internally. I wish I would have got my money a little bit better. Come on now, we all work on this coin. I'm about the coin. And I'm just trying to think, like, just traveling, experiences I want to experience. I shouldn't have to wait for a spouse or a partner to do those things or to make that happen. So I just really it's not a regret, but something that if I can encourage other single people, like, hey, you know, don't wait. Shout now. Don't wait till the battle is over. Shout now. Don't wait till you're in a relationship to do the things you want to do. Do them. Like, hey, get your fitness on. I wish I would have did that. Well, I wish I would have did it a long time ago. Listen.
But okay, back to. But you made a statement. You said that I enjoyed my singleness. What did you say at the table? You said I lived it up. I did everything I wanted to do, or something. You said something to the fact that I.
Oh, you did. Men and women view singleness differently.
Yeah.
Like women, we're waiting for, you know, a partner or a spouse. Men don't think like that.
We don't. We're trying to do it all.
He did whatever he wanted to do. And he'd get up and go to Asheville and Carowinds by himself. Right by himself. And so, I mean, even with that, like, men, their goal isn't marriage. Women is taught like that our goal should be marriage, and so much of that has been passed down through society. It's been passed down to where like now we believe that, oh yeah, hey, I need to be married to be valued and affirmed, and that's where my value lies. Well, I mean, we don't say that like that, but
that's why I love you, because you say what other people won't say. But that's what it's translated to.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do. This is exactly what we do as we go through the drive-through at Zaxby's with our girlfriends whining about when we get a boo.
Why do you have to give a scenario about that?
Because I've been there. I've been there.
You had a certain friend. I remember we were in the car at Zaxby's and they were complaining because they didn't have a boo. And I was getting married.
I snapped.
You cussed her out, I remember.
It's like, don't start that I was in a good place. I was happy. She wasn't gonna bring me down. But anyway.
But I feel like that's a good thing because a lot of people do wait and they're thinking,
oh, when I get a boo. And I mean, and let's be honest, a lot of us are single for a lot of good reasons. We need to be. Can't keep your legs closed. That's one reason you need to be single, because you need to know your worth. It's beyond what's in between. It's what's up here. It's what's in here that counts. It's what's in here that counts. And then, I mean, beyond that, like, financially, your credit bad. You don't take care of yourself. You don't physically or...
But you want somebody like Denzel.
And then some of you need to be single because what you do talk to is a mess. Every trap Negro on the block, all of them your baby's daddies, you needs to be singles. I hate to tell you, singles is the way. At least for a little while, get yourself together. It's all right. Men out there, they out there. You.
This is good though. This is coming from a married woman, so
yeah, and I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I regret.
She's not regretting.
I don't regret marrying this man.
Of course she does. I mean,
one bit.
Hey,
but
let me put the camera on me for a second. Homegirl got it good.
Blank stare. Blank stare.
She got it made.
You see who's the one doing the talking. I'm not saying I haven't made you say that. Anywho, I don't regret being married, but there is an exchange. Just like when you have kids, you talk
about this exchange.
The exchange, you don't get to do what you want to do. You don't make the decisions.
Let's get personal. Life. Let's talk about your testimony. What are some of the things that you had to adjust to? No. You ain't got to go too.
I think the biggest things that I didn't have privacy.
You had, okay.
When I lived alone in my little apartment, I was happy. It was my sanctuary. I was not ready to move and be with somebody that's here all the time. I mean, he's always here all the time. Anyway, but privacy was one thing. But I can talk about just a decision recently. I work a job. I love what I do. Okay, no, I don't. I don't. No, I don't at all.
You do. Somebody may watch this. You love it.
I love working with people. I love the people I work with for the most part. But the job is not my skill set or my passion. I'm not that interested in people getting a job. I got kind of put into this position. I'm okay with that. I'm about this coin. I'm going to do it. Y'all, I got these jobs. Y'all need them. I'm going to slang them. But it's not my skill set. It's not my passion. So my time there is limited. I took another job. And normally, had this been single shell would have been gone. But because I have a husband who now relies on my income, who now relies on my contribution to this household, I just couldn't go out there and just shut deuce and get it how I live. Because that's normally, I'd have been broke before. It ain't the worst thing in the world, you know? But, so I definitely did not do that. I found another job, and then even with getting this job, I had to discuss it. Is this a good fit for our family? Is this a good fit for our budget? Everything.
So those trade-offs.
There's an exchange. And had I been single shell, I could be in Europe somewhere sipping fresh wine from Italiania. You know?
Do the fingers do it again?
Italiano.
That is funny. Wow, so you gotta encourage these women who just want their boo that it is a trade-off.
But I mean, it's wonderful. I mean, I'm not saying nothing wrong with desiring a boo. Like, oh, I knew if God wanted me to be kept, I was gonna need a husband.
You had that much of an issue?
Listen.
Was it that bad? Was it that bad? You just told on yourself. Go and tell your testimony. Testify. Testify to the people.
They don't even know my story. You got your own story. How about that? You don't need to know mine. But
yeah, I know you. This is not.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to be married.
But we just want to help
just
people.
Having that healthy mindset of you first, because even let me tell you something. If you don't know who you are before you get married, you're definitely not gonna know once you get married. You're gonna just take on the identity of whoever you think they want you to be. And you're going to lose sight of who you are, your passions, your dreams, your aspirations. And it's so important that you be okay with you. And learn to accept who you are, where you are. And that has been a continuous challenge for me, but I'm learning.
Anything else you got to... And how would you encourage women?
Oh, hold on.
You gotta leave the people where they could. You ain't got no sense.
Hold on. To his unchanging hand. Come on now, somebody. God is still good. He sits on the throne. Just let him in your life and watch him shine. Hey, amen.
Wow. So the moral of the video is...
What? We making morals?
To live it up while you're single.
Oh yeah, live life while you're single. Be great. Enjoy yourself. Don't wait on no man to justify you or validate you.
Because most likely the men, they trying to get everything out their system before they get married. So do the same.
Okay, like what are you getting out of your system? Like some people can take that in a safe, healthy way that protects yourself. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Safe, healthy way. We want you good out there. We want you great. Okay.
Okay. All
right. Live it up. Kinda.
Don't get everything out. Talk it out. Don't get it out.